Friends, this is Satvendra Sunet. As you know that we are discussing the various chapters of our book Education is Life, and today we will discuss the third chapter of this book, which is called The Miracle of Education. Normally you think that in order to become a country rich and successful, it needs big population, it needs land, lot of land, it needs natural resources. But in this chapter, we have given example of some countries in the world which have become very successful, very rich. But some of them they don't have big population. Some of them they don't have natural resources. Some of them they don't have much land. So the first example we have given in this chapter is of Japan. So Japan, it is a very unique country in the world. Even though it has big population, but it is an island nation. So because of that, it does not have much agricultural land. Also, it doesn't have much natural resources either. But still, you know that Japan is so famous, so successful, that you live in any part of the world, in any country, you must be using some product, some brand which was made in Japan. As you know, if we talk about automobiles, Toyota and Honda are considered as one of the best cars, SUVs in the world. Even the best cameras, photo cameras, Canon, Nikon, are made by Japan. And there are also many other brands which are made by Japan. So Japan as a country is also a very great example which doesn't have natural resources or much agricultural land, but is still very successful. The second country we have talked about in this chapter is Finland. Now you must have heard the name of Finland. But if we talk about few decades earlier, people doesn't even know that there is a country called Finland on this planet. And Finland as a country has also very low population. So its total population is about 55 to 60 lakhs, which is about 6 million. If we talk about land, Finland doesn't have much agricultural land. It is a very cold country, and half of the year it's covered under snow. Even for natural resources, Finland doesn't have much of them either. But still, Finland is considered as one of the most richest and successful countries. And the reason for that is that few decades ago, there were tests conducted to see that which country is providing the best education to its children, to its youth. And at that time, most people used to think that it must be the United States or Canada or UK or Japan. But when the results came out, everybody was shocked to see that the best education in the world was in Finland. Now, the other country which we talk about in this chapter is very near to Punjab, very near to India, and it's Singapore. Now, if you look at Singapore, it's actually just a city. So, majority of the population of Singapore lives in just one city, and these kind of countries are called as city states. So, it does not have a very big population. Singapore doesn't have much agricultural land, it's just a small island. And of course, it doesn't have any natural resources either. But if you look at the richest countries in the world, Singapore is considered as one of the richest country in the world for the last many decades. And even people from the developed countries in Europe or in Western countries, they go to Singapore for work. So if you look at, and there are some other countries as well, if you look at them, they don't have big populations, they don't have much natural resources, they don't have much agricultural land. But the reason for their success is the miracle of education. So we can learn from that if we want our Punjab, our India to also become successful, we have to invest heavily in the education of our children, of our youth, same as these countries have done. So we request you to please share these videos as much as possible so that all the important information related to education could reach every family, every home. Let us come together to educate our Punjab, our country, because education is life. Thank you.